Hello and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Ben,
I'm Hunter.
and today we're going to be doing a rather serious episode. We're going to be debating whether evil is real. Now, like with every episode of Garage Talk, we're going to be diverting off topic. That's just kind of our natural flow, right, Hunter?
For sure.
And if you like this episode, be sure to give us a like and subscribe if you want to hear more. We have shorts, we have a playlist. Check out all of our bullshit. And then, without further ado, we got this guy over here staring me right in the eyes. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say Hunter.
Yes, 'tis me.
So what do you think, man? Do you think evil is real, or do you think it's just kind of a construct?
I don't think evil is real. Just for like a quick answer, I think some people are just fucked up or just mentally ill and do fucked up shit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's a lot of people in this world. I mean, there's also like debating whether evil is real as like a construct or if like there can be. I mean, we can't debate that there's evil in people, right? I mean, I think we can agree on that.
Sure.
Like there is evil within people, and they do evil things based on that.
There's probably something that could push almost anybody to do fucked up shit or whatever that would be, losing a loved one or witnessing something terrible or something.
I mean, I personally do actually believe evil is real.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's just a construct or anything like that. I believe that there are truly people who are pure evil.
Right.
It just exists. They have
Like in the biblical sense, or
no, and just like the sense of there's no goodness or right to what they do.
just ain't got no good in them.
They ain't got no goods in them.
Oh, they got the goods.
Like a wise man once said, their soul just ain't got no gas in it.
Wise man Carl.
But yeah, man, I just believe like there's, like it just is, it exists that there are people who are just evil. I mean, there are tons of examples that I can provide you. Like, I believe Hitler was evil. I believe there was no good in that man at any point in his life. He was just truly evil.
I think that's a good jump off point. I don't think Hitler was evil. Kind of like what I just said before. I think he was just a fucked up person. I think he was fucked up in the head. I think he had experiences as a child and throughout his life. He probably already was maybe he was born with a fragile psyche anyway. Just, I guess his father was pretty abusive and his mother tended to baby him a lot, and he was very sickly, I believe. Mothering to the point where it's smothering can actually be very damaging to a child. Especially when, on the other hand, you have a father who's like, the only time he pays attention to you is when he's fucking beating your ass or something.
Okay, then
I'm not trying to like...
I know you're not trying to justify his actions.
Right.
I understand what you mean. I mean, I don't think anyone who heard that would think you're trying to justify what he did. I mean, it was wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
But I just think that it was just in his heart that he just hated everything and everybody.
I definitely agree with that it was probably always in him, but I think it had a lot to do with how his life went as to whether or not...
Like it was circumstantial.
Sure, yeah, well, yeah. So I think if he had different experiences growing up and throughout his life, maybe had more success, like with his art and stuff like that, he never would have became the Hitler that we all know and hate.
Fair. I mean, that is a fair assessment of that. I mean, I don't necessarily agree, but I respect your points making that.
Right, yeah.
I can understand your thought process from that. Now, how would you reconcile a guy like Genghis Khan?
I think a lot of that was probably cultural. They felt like... Well, I don't know a whole lot about the Mongols, but I do know that the Vikings kind of had this belief, and they did a lot of kind of the same shit as the Mongols did. If you couldn't protect yourself and your family, and you couldn't protect your belongings, then you really had no right to them to begin with. That was like their belief. Basically, you just had all this stuff, and you're just kind of holding it for us because you're too weak to defend it.
That's a kind of a wild mentality for me to kind of grasp.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
That's, super old world culture shit where the world was brutal, and I guess you had to be brutal to survive in it.
So I guess your kind of argument to debate against whether evil is real is kind of like the circumstances of how people lived.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, what about serial killers? Serial killers are purely evil. I would say like the Golden State Killer, Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
God, I know a lot of killers.
Ed Gein.
Ed Gein, John Wayne Gacy. All those guys were evil, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't see any sort of circumstance that would have made a guy like Jeffrey Dahmer not become what he was if he wasn't evil from the very beginning.
Which one was he?
Jeffrey Dahmer is the one that lived in Wisconsin, who had a great upbringing. He was a homosexual, and he would pick up guys at bars.
That's right, young men.
And then he would kill them and eat them.
Yeah, and then like bury him under his house or some shit.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Wow, that was hard to say. It was disgusting to think about. It's pure evil. It's like the evil coming out of my mouth just saying it.
Yeah. So maybe evil is just being, how do I want to say this? Maybe evil is evil, but maybe we just categorize it as a certain mental illness, or like psychopaths or sociopaths.
Yeah, I mean, I would debate that most psychopaths are evil.
Right.
They just don't have the same level of mental acuity,
Yeah.
I guess would be the right word, maybe.
And maybe that's what it is just psychopathy, if that's what you call it, is just evil, and that has been personified in a person, and maybe we're just not aware of that.
I mean,
Maybe we're just giving it all these different names, and we're really what it is just evil.
that's kind of what I think to some extent. I mean, there's certain people in this world that nobody likes. Not just that nobody likes, but like that aren't redeemable with any sort of quantification in the world.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of simplistic the way I look at it, to be completely honest, and maybe that says a lot too, because maybe you don't want to face the fucking what real evil is or whatever. But I think a lot of it's circumstantial. A lot of it is people who have weak psyches who get pushed over the edge one way or the other. It's largely inexplicable. Still to this day, even with how much, I mean, we really don't know that much about the human psyche anyway. We don't. Like, I think I heard somewhere we know more about the moon than we do the human brain.
It's kind of interesting how we don't know more about that. I mean, I feel like somebody out there probably does. There's somebody deep in study about it, you know?
I wonder if somebody, thousands of years ago figured it out, and then, like, some natural disaster happened and all that info got lost. Like when some fuckfaces burnt down the Library of Alexandria in Egypt. They had, like, all the known world's collected knowledge in it. And then it got sacked. It was the city of Alexandria in Egypt. It got sacked and destroyed, and all the information within was lost. So, like, maybe they had a lot of stuff figured out that we're just going to have to rediscover.
Yeah, who really knows, man? That ancient history stuff, you're really into that stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you just, like, you bring it up a lot. I just, what is your favorite, like, time in history?
I don't know if I really have a favorite. It kind of depends on what I've been listening to or watching lately.
Oh, okay.
So if something trips the trigger, I'll just delve into that for a while. Like when I played Assassin's Creed, the Odyssey one that's based on like Greek mythology, I just did a fucking deep dive rabbit hole into Greek mythology and stuff.
I'm excited for your history episode that we plan on bringing to you guys.
Yeah, me too. I hope it's worthy.
Yeah, it'll be a fun, interesting listen. Might be a two-parter, but we'll see how it goes. That'll be fun, man. I'd like to hear your perspective on history and what your opinions might be on stuff like that.
Well, that also, actually, I'm kind of glad you brought that up, because that might also bring up another aspect of evil or not or whatever that we could talk about. Is a lot of times what some might consider evil, others consider necessary or...
Yeah, that is
survival.
True. There is a fine line because everyone I guess everyone would kind of have their own definition of evil. Mm-hmm. If we're like really breaking it down, we're being really philosophical about it. Like what I consider evil, you might not consider evil.
Right.
We both like to listen to Charlie Kirk, and he considered abortion evil.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing that he stood against. Now, do I personally consider abortion evil? No, not really. Is it not the right thing to do? Would I not do it? Would I not want someone to do it? Yeah, but it's not my choice, you know?
Yeah,
It's not up to me. And
super nuanced.
And it's really nuanced, and also, like, I just mind my own business. If it doesn't have to do with me, I don't need an opinion on what other people do with their lives.
That's kind of my opinion on, like, abortion and kind of stuff like that, because I don't have any kids and I don't have a vagina. So I kind of feel like I really don't have a say.
Yeah, as men, we really don't have so much as a say-so in that aspect of it. But there's also, like, the argument that, you know, a father has his rights, too.
Yeah.
Some fathers are good fathers.
I do feel like in the debate, excuse me, I do feel like in the debate with all of that, that kind of, at least to me, seems like it's overlooked a lot. It's like, well, how does the dad feel about all this?
Yeah, well, it's just kind of like...
Maybe that's just because I'm a dude, though.
I know a lot of people don't think about it this way, and a lot of men don't really bother to give it much thought, but as men, we're just kind of meant to deal with how we feel and our emotions on our own. We're left to kind of our own devices. We don't have... You know, a lot of men don't support other men.
Yeah.
I am lucky to have that in my life. My dad is very much someone I can turn to if I just need to, you know, talk like a man and express myself in a way that only another man can understand.
Yeah.
And, you know, I also have you as a good friend. You've been a good sounding board over the last few years. And
for sure.
That stuff is, a lot of people don't really appreciate that or understand really what it is like to have the pressure of being a man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of notoriously closed off when it comes to emotions and stuff like that.
Fair enough.
So, I mean, literally earlier today, you said if you look up aloof, and then you see a picture of me.
Oh, yeah, because you're the definition of aloof. I'm a little more uptight, man. I'm not, you know, I'm envious of your aloofness.
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably like more of a flaw than a feature, to be honest. Because
bro, this is like our smartest episode, yo. We sound so smart, bro. We sound so fucking smart.
Oh, man.
We're using big words and things, yeah.
Sphygmomanometer.
Shimminimidiboo. Disestablishmentarianism. Yeah, big words, big boys.
Keep using those big words, you might choke on one day.
Ooh, I love to choke on some big words.
Love choking on big things. That was kind of an example of how it started getting somewhat sentimental and deep, and we both immediately go into fucking...
Yeah, well, you know, get uncomfortable in my own skin sometimes with too many compliments, and
yeah, I don't know how to take a compliment. I'm just kind of like, word.
Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes you just gotta take it as you can. There's not a whole lot you can do about it.
It's like, I appreciate that. Anyway, so Hitler, no.
Yeah, dude. We somehow we keep bringing it up. It's like been the last few episodes of like a theme of bringing up Hitler. We gotta stop. Fuck that guy, right?
Yeah.
So let's say it together. 1, 2, 3. Fuck that.
Hitler. Oh.
Fucking God. I said fuck that guy. Okay, fuck Hitler. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Fuck
that
Hitler.
guy.
God damn it, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch. I mean, if we really want to do a comparison game, let's talk about how Americans had internment camps for just any old Asians.
Yeah.
During, what was it, Vietnam or World War II?
World War II, after the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
And it wasn't even like they weren't just grabbing Japanese people. It was just anyone who was Asian.
Yeah, I heard it was just if they found out you had any kind of Japanese lineage, you were going into the camp.
No, they were doing it to like the Chinese and Koreans,
really?
Everyone. Yeah, it was
crazy because we're on the Chinese side back in World War II.
And it's weird to think about how nobody really talks about that.
Yeah,
it's kind of a thing forgotten in history, an American blemish, so to speak.
Yeah,
which there are plenty.
I mean,
big country, we've made a lot of mistakes over the years.
Yeah, it was fucked up. We weren't torturing and killing them, at least as far as anybody knows. It was an overcorrection because we didn't. The excuse was they didn't know if any of these Japanese or Asian people were like sleeper cells or something that were going to get us from the inside. But yeah, there was like a few 100,000 people across the country that were forced into these camps. Now, I actually read a book about that. It was either middle school or high school, but yeah, it was about a kid that was in one of the internment camps during that time.
Yeah, it's fucking wild, man.
I wonder how many people actually know that fascism came from Italy. It was
really?
Benito Mussolini.
I mean, I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. Hitler got fascism from Benito.
What exactly is fascism?
I think it's kind of just like rule with an iron fist and try to smother any kind of dissent and killing political opponents and stuff. But the funny thing is, communists and fascists fucking hated each other.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought they were kind of part of the same thing.
No, it was because Russia was communist at the time in World War II, and they were fucking the Germans up.
Oh, yeah, they were known as the fascist killers, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like, they pretty much wiped out fascism.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy to think about.
Yeah. The Russians are actually the ones that took Berlin.
Wow, I got to tell you, man, we're getting real polycharged in this episode, man. Real politically charged. It's an interesting conversation. I hope the viewers enjoy it. Or the viewers. Yeah, guys, view our picture. Ha, ha, ha. No, I hope the listeners enjoy it. I really hope you guys are enjoying us getting ourselves canceled. But I've always been one of those people. I've never declared either or, I just kind of support whoever I believe in.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I've never voted.
Again, fair enough.
Because I've never found anyone I believed in.
I think George Carlin, this is not going to be verbatim, but it was something to the effect of like, he said that a lot of people say that if you don't vote, then you have no reason to complain. And he was like, no, I have every reason to vote because like, you guys voted this fucker in. Look what you did.
You mean every reason to complain?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
You flubbed it. You hunted the joke.
I did.
You totally hunted it.
You know what? I was going to correct it and tell Ben to edit that bullshit out.
Nope. Keeping it in.
We're going to leave it.
It's staying.
We're going to coin this right now. If you flub something you're saying or get words backwards or something while you're trying to explain a thing.
You call it the huntered.
Yeah, you say I huntered.
Huntered.
Yeah, huntered. Oh, it's not good.
You huntered it all over yourself.
Oh, I dropped a huntered. There you go.
I do think it's weird that the government is in the business of marriage.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's odd.
Well, they got their hand in everything, man.
Yeah.
You can't do anything without
hands in the
their
cookie jar.
Yep.
Now, you can leave like a rickety porch for years and the city won't come out to check it or do anything to fix it. But if you go to repair that porch that's all rickety, you have to get a whole bunch of shit done and be allowed to do it by the city.
Yeah, certification.
So they're okay with things being ruined, but when you want to fix them with your own money, it's a problem.
Yeah, then they got to get some of that money.
Yeah, exactly. They got to get a cut, which is wild.
So fucked up.
The government is run like kind of in a way it's almost like it's basically a business, and I get you got to collect taxes. That's one thing, but they say they collect taxes and it goes towards the roads and this and that. Well, if it goes towards the schools and the roads, then why are kids dumber than they've ever been before? But I'm getting charged more in taxes than I've ever been in my entire life.
And I need
then also,
new shocks every year.
Why does every road suck?
Yeah, seriously.
Like, there's parts in the United States where the roads are terrible.
Yeah.
So what are they spending the money on?
Well, we're busy giving it to other countries, and we have the most expensive military in the world.
I just even mean locally. I'm not even talking about on a global scale.
So just in our area?
Like a local taxes, why is all that shit still the case? Like, why are children dumber than they've ever been? Why are we losing in intelligence to like every other, like a bunch of other countries?
Yeah, we're way down the list on everything right now.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's not good. Yeah.
But we're number one in military.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think about. So we're more... like, I guess, in a way, we're more focused on building up something to protect than making the things to protect actually worth a damn.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because, like, America used to be fucking awesome. Like, we were the best at making things. We were really smart. We had a lot of scientists come out of the country.
And then we stole all the German ones, and we got even smarter.
Yeah, well, that's also one of our strengths, I think, is people that immigrate here that add to the...
Yeah, we're like an immigration-based country. Like some countries are not immigration-based,
Yeah,
but ours
homogenous, I
is.
think you call it.
I have no clue.
Yeah, but
The smartness went away.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're part of that system, guys. Yeah, I think the people immigrating here and adding to the science and stuff like that is definitely an asset. So, good and evil. Or not good and evil. Is evil real?
Yeah, man. I guess at the end of the day, we both kind of have our own conclusions about whether evil is really a thing or not.
Yeah.
I believe that it is, and you're
I think it's more just mental illness and people being fucked up, having fucked up lives, or even just as simple as,
victim of circumstance,
yeah,
so to speak.
or even as simple as like a head injury,
Yeah, I mean that has been known to change people's personalities.
you know?
But yeah, I mean, I think we both made good points. I understand your perspective and where you're coming from, and I hope that you could understand mine.
I certainly understand the concept of evil just being a thing that, is kind of everywhere and in everybody to some extreme or another.
But it was interesting to debate with you. It was actually respectable, which is how I think all debates should be. And like,
Fucking asshole!
well, I just think I think even if you disagree about anything in this world, you can always find some form of common ground. And at the end of the day, we're both human and also we're friends, so it's a little bit easier.
Yeah.
But even for strangers, you should be able to talk to a stranger.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can debate with friends all day. What are you, fucking stupid?
Dumbass! Hey, dipshit, what the fuck are you talking about?
Knucklehead. Oh, boy. All right. Is evil real? Tell us what you think in the comments. Really interested to see what you guys have to say about this one. Or anything else. Say whatever you want. Tell us to fuck off. I don't really care. Benjamin, anything to add, buddy?
Yeah, man. Just one thing. Is a rectangle a square? Because I know a square is a square, but is a rectangle like two squares, like twin squares, or is it like is it just a rectangle?
It's a stretched out square. I shouldn't have dipped my toe into that pool of stupid. This is Garage Talk. I'm Hunter. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and please catch us next time.